right, let's get back into this here. So, last time we were here, we basically just finished off the tutorial, and we're now supposed to go see, I believe it's Impa in the village. So what's on our map here? Oh, that's the start position. Okay. Shrine of Resurrection, Great Plateau Tower. So our target is right over there. Did I get that chest covered all right? Yeah, it's already gone, so. Well, at least the sailcloth works. And while we're here, let's just make sure we'll leave the leaf as is. We just... There we go. We use the arm as a weapon right now. I just want to make sure we stay out of the way of these, stupid guardians that are driving us nuts here, so... Why would we climb down when we can sail down? Oh, this weather's getting dark now. Freaking love the glider, I can tell. This glider definitely does have its advantages. I keep forgetting you have to press A to take everything. And yes, I'm in the process of using every weapon possible until it's gone, right? This looks like somebody's house. So I gotta ask you guys, what is your favorite Zelda game? Like, I know for me, I've always had a feeling of the Link to the Past has always been a favorite of mine, just because it's the original, right? Number one, Link to the Past, absolutely. Like, it brings back so many memories. Number two, Breath of the Wild. This one, Link to the Past, Wind Waker. Link's Awakening, okay. I have to admit, I haven't been able to get into a lot of these just because I know personally, especially in the past, I've gotten really angry as I've been playing stuff. Oh, I know what I gotta do here. Let's bring out our friend, the most powerful weapon in the game. Nope, that chest ain't going nowhere. So let me just bring it back up here to a weapon that's gonna blow up right away. Hey, you know what? That's... Alright, my controller's not doing its best here, but that's okay. Well, a spear ain't gonna work that well. This isn't good. My woodcutter's axe is almost gone too now. Let's bring out the claymore. Oh, wooden bow. Okay. I have all wooden bows except for the fancy soldier's bow. Okay. At least they're giving me resources. No, I'd have to say as well, I've heard a lot of good things about... Oh, what do we have here? A rusty claymore. That's okay, we'll use it. It's only going to be good for a couple strikes. We might as well use it for, you know... One of those guys preserves my Zelda in 2D, but I cannot be... Yeah. Can't prefer this game. Can't argue the beauty of this game. I like my Zeldas linear. Oh, I remember now. I could drop things here. Ah. Hey, Super Dave, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you're doing. Good to see you here today. We're just really. Oh, don't tell me you were watching the Oilers, or sorry, you were watching the mini Dallas game last night that went to double overtime late. Which I think a lot of people... I don't need a rusty shield that I already have. Rusty broadsword. Well, I'll keep you anyway, because, you know. ₹20. We're making money. The game took a toll on you mentally or physically. Yeah. Hey, Tom. How you doing, my friend? Nothing better than playoff overtime hockey? Yeah, if you win it. Unfortunately, I did not have that privilege last night. The others decide to pooch to bed. Give up way too many... I'm doing good. Like, I'm hoping everybody had a good time yesterday. Okay, so we got some bad guys here, so we got to get ready for this fight. Screw it, let's go. Because this may not be my best choice. Mobile Fang. You gonna play the next golf tournament? It's probably starting in 2 weeks. I'm not 100% sure. I gotta look at my schedule here. Because the things that we're tied up with right now, this makes me more excited to rescale Hyrule after playing this game 6 years ago. Yeah, I know there's another one of you guys around here. Think of it, baseball mode. It's not just baseball mode. It's also like Street Fighter's coming out beginning of July. Or beginning of June, sorry. That's why I bought all these apples here before. Definitely want it done in May, yeah. But like I said, I'm not 100% sure just because, like I said, there is so much going on right now. Absolutely, I'll let you know before the deadline, of course. Oh, nice. Moblin horn. I like that. Let's get another bat just to be safe. Ah. Oops. Where's the stick? I want a stick. There we go. All right, well, I'm going to throw you because you're useless. Is there anything else that's almost broken? Nope. Oh, wait. That's 6 durability. That's 6 durability. That's almost broken. Okay. We got to keep the tool edge here. Rusty Claymore, is that going to help me here at all? I hate this spear. Oh, wooden shield, which is not as good as what I have. Let's cut some goodies here, see if there's anything good for me here. I hear something breathing over there, which just scares me just a little bit. Lawn mowing simulator, absolutely. Well, the thing is, you got to keep cutting this stuff in order to gain supplies, but... So I am going to try and get to the village as soon as possible here. Of course, I'm going to have to go past the bridge here. All right. Didn't cut the grass much, but you did get some goodies in other games. Yeah, like I said, I used a lot of... Is that another Sheikah shrine? Might as well hit up the shrine while we're here, right? Always good to check out shrines whenever you can see them, right, guys? But how many of you guys are looking at picking up Tears of the Kingdom right now? Or if you have you pre-ordered it? That's the other question I got. Because I do have a voucher that I do plan on using for it. Which, ironically enough, the other half of the voucher I use for a game that I haven't played yet. Because I picked it up for Cereza and the Lost Demon. And I think, based on the way things are going and the way that I'm actually enjoying this game, we might actually save Cereza and the Lost Demon. I might actually save it for... Oh, so those who set foot in this shrine in Bosch Kala, in the name of the gods, highly offer you this trial. The wing guides you. Oh, this is the one where I got to use... Okay, I see. So I can't actually go through there that way. I'll have to come back to that one later. Absolutely no rush to get it. Hey, I can respect that too. And I'm dead. And I'm dead. Alright, we get to officially bring back the counter. The link law says we are up to 17 now. Alright, I want to see what the last save is here. Okay, so it's just as we come in. I can live with that. Chat, you got any tips for me on how to inflate the glider sooner? Oh, just run and jump. Okay, I see. There we go. Thank you. The whole running thing, right? I should sneak Skyward Sword before that comes out. Yeah, always go for the start before... If you guys didn't know, last year I actually did try out Skyward Sword. I just got... Well, let's just say my patience in gaming is a lot different now than it was then. Because I actually respect a lot of the timing that I need now for gaming. Damn it! Ah. Can't believe it's been 17 years since Ganondorf was in a 3D Zelda. Yeah. Weird. No, I'm done. There's 18. All right. Let me see what I can get on the other side. I think the other side might be my way out. Can't believe it's not butter. Perfect time to hop on Gabe over. Oh, that's what I keep doing. I keep hitting down. So I'm trying to lean as I'm jumping. I might have to switch off this Zelda Rock Candy controller. Ah. Gotta get the timing down better here. Because if you guys aren't familiar, I'm hopping into this one right now. Hey, Dr. Wario, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Let's see if it's going to give me more jade or it's just you've been here already. Nope. Okay, so let me check over on the other side here before... Nope, that's wind in my face. So now I gotta do wind in my back. There we go. Like candy from a baby. So what do they give you these extra platforms for? That's what I'm wondering. Hey, Rod P, thank you. Frosty Feet, thank you for the victory pose there. Okay, I could go for that one too, but let's... You know what? As crazy as it can be, I am not going to fight too much for the other stuff. I want to get... I just want to get through this in one piece. Oh, Jesus, I almost fell off of there. Oh, God. That would have been rough. Victory might be a little premature here. The last gap's the biggest. Yeah. Your resourcefulness in overcoming your trial speaks of a hero. Name of the goddess Helios Bestora, or the Spirit Orb. Alright, so we're getting our Spirit Orbs together slowly again. So what is it, every 4 you get to upgrade something? So... we just used up our 4 at the last stop. But now we should get across that bridge and... Xenoblade Chronicles 2. The hell? Southern sky and the largest bridge, eastern of the sky's eye. Look into the night skies at these locations and find the red shooting stars. So they've actually done side quests with other games. Okay, well, we're gonna... I just want to get across this bridge here. Oh, that's a poor gentleman. We're doomed. I mean, don't panic. Who are you? Have we met? Friendly fire! Well, that doesn't matter who you are, really. I'm getting tired of talking to myself, so you come at a good time. Yeah, right after I shot you. By the way, those strange things that popped out of the ground, you see them? I'm not talking about mushrooms here. I'm talking about those towers. They seem to pop up all over the place. That's not the only strange thing that happened. The long deserted shrine suddenly started glowing. You know what that means, don't you? The end is here! Or as they say in WWF, the end is here! Dun 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 dun. I miss Armageddon. With all the craziness happening, I keeping an eye on that thing. Just to see if it suddenly starts moving, you know? What thing? Talk about the Guardian, of course. Haven't you heard the old stories about Hyrule? No, because I've been unconscious for years. See that thing over there? The one that's shaped like an overturned urn? That's what I'm talking about. You just someone can move once, then chased me down and tried to kill me. No, it was a different one. Well, of course. The one close to the castle but before the forest. When they spot you, they shoot blue beams of light at you. Man, I was so sure this was the end of me, I'm prepared for the worst. But somehow managed to escape to the nearby woods. You think it was my lightning fast reflexes that saved me? Ha, I wish. Truth is, I got lucky. Anyway, our guardians like that are still wandering around Hyrule Castle. Be careful. Well, I gotta get over there somehow. Ooh, campground. Sit means you get the reset time, and I'm not really worried about that at this point. Take a spring. Oh, I see a campground. Be very, very quiet. Ooh, there are moblins there. I haven't killed a moblin in a while, so let's... There's only 3 there. Ooh, there's that one on the tower. Quit dancing around, turn you around. Ah, damn it. All right, let's get up here. Ah, that bowl will do a lot better. Oh, that's what happened. Okay, let's see here. What do I want to beat him up with? Ah, use a rusty claymore. There's one more around here. There he is. Nice! Victory! Nice. All right, a seared steak. I'm going to get a nice combo out of that later on. What do we have up here? Opal! I don't know what that's going to do for me, but I'm sure we'll find out as we go along. I'm not worried about using up my rusty claymore. It's sort of... Ooh. Oh, green rupee. Roasted fish. Nice. Offers more hearts than the raw version. Good. All right, we got some money. We got some that. That's half a watermelon. I want like the other half, please. Is there anything else I can get over here? Oh. Blackened crab. All right, I'm getting all the foods here. All right, I got a lot of two-handed weapons. I need to find some single-handed weapons here. Oh, wrong way. Well, that's a random piece of money sitting out in the middle of a field. That's always good. Oh, there's choo-choo jelly. Oh, what? What did I miss? More choo-choo jelly. Ah, damn it. Stupid bad. Wonder what the sign says. Proxim Bridge, Dual Peak Stable. Oh goody, I gotta face those dorks. What the hell? Yeah, you found me. Who are you? Huh, you're not Hetsu. But you can see me? I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Hetsu, please return this to him. A Korok seed! Alrighty! Oh, my friends are hiding lots of different places too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places. Tweehee. That's it? Really? Alright. Let's sneak around here and see what we can do. Trying to sneak around that Moblin group because, you know. Silent Shroom. Cooking in a dish that unlocks the nutrients in the cap, resulting in a meal that allow you to move stealthily. You should try to collect them all 900 items. 900 items. Hold on. 900 items? Screw that. I ain't getting all 900. It's only 900. Ha! I'm not a pro gamer. I never counted myself as one. By the way, good to see you here, Ophelia. Oh, 900 items. Like, that's gross. I'm sure that'll be very valuable once we get there, but I see a Sheikah Shrine I can get to. You've been given the title No Backsies?
No, 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 no! No, please! No!
Was this an animal sanctuary or what? Once again, I want to thank everybody for hanging out here. I hope we're entertaining you today. Proxim Bridge to Peak Stable. Okay, so basically it's the same sign again. Am I gonna check out the Nintendo Online event? I am gonna check it out. I'm gonna watch it and see what's on it. I'm not gonna be doing any streaming or anything about it. I'll be streaming just a couple hours later, so yeah, if you guys are interested and if you're interested in a little baseball, myself and fellow member of the gamer, the McG, are going to be in our week of MLB The Show 23. The Paris Parasites taking on the MTR Players. Ha! Got another one. Hey, you found me. And the Korok seed. Number 2! Makes me feel like I have to get a number 2 dealing with that. Is that a tower or just oh, it's one of those I gotta climb up. Alright. Dueling Peaks Tower. Okay, so we're gonna get another save point out of this. That works for me. I gotta wait till I recover here. 2 out of 900. That's funny for a reason. I won't spoil. Nice. I hate those. Okay, last climb. Sheikah Tower activated. Excellent. Scanning area. So what did you... Oh, we got a big piece of the map now. Oh my. We got a trek to go yet. Sheikah Slate updated. Additional functionality detected. Sheikah sensor. The sensor reacts when you close to shrines that you have not yet visited. If you head in the direction where the reaction is strongest, you should be able to find the shrine. Enable or disable the Sheikah sensor with the Y map on your map screen. Okay. It's my first time playing this? Yes. I never got a chance to play it earlier. I want to give a shout out to Andre C, who... Sensor indicator has been placed near the minimap. Search for shrines by moving in the direction of the strongest signal. Got mine on day one. It's not open. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Andre C because he gave me the chance to check this out. What's that? That's where I'm at. So. Pff. There's something down there. Getting warmer, getting warmer. Goody, my bat broke. Rushroom. A mushroom that can grow almost anywhere but prefers ceilings inside cliffs. Cook it before eating to temporarily increase your movement speed. Okay, so it's also going to let me speed up too. There must be a shrine at the top of this. Or am I just walking around in circles here? Oh no, I'm right. I knew if I dug hard enough, I'd find a shrine. Radahi! Alright, what challenge you got for me here? But I will say, I'm not, like, my first opinion when I saw this game, and I don't know how valid it is, and it seems to be sort of in the direction where I was going with. I think of medieval GTA. Open world, just going through. Okay. Send for the shrine. I am Radi. I am the name of Gaius. I offer this trial. Oh, this is that timing one. Okay, so as I do this, I have to... Excellent. About 30 more minutes and you leave for the Dungeons and Dragons movie. I heard some good things. Oh, God. Should have been on that platform ready to go. Okay, this one might be a little trickier. Almost got her. Ah! By a hair. Ah, too late. All right, enjoy your dinner, Dr. Wario. I'd say go Leafs go, but I'd be completely lying. Hope you have a great day, and okay. And yeah, I'm keep clicking down here, so. There we go. Took me a few times, but I got it. Life is good after all. To be frank, I don't care as long as the Canadian team brings home the cup. Yeah, but the problem is if Toronto wins it, a Canadian team won't. I'm not even going to attempt to think of... Oh, I know what to do here. What am I thinking? I forget how to do this again. A bomb can serve as a nice paperweight. I don't think it's a bomb that I need to decide to step on it. That's what I was trying to do here. You know what? Patience is not one of my stronger suits. Let's just move on here. Because it's not about balancing it down and up like that. It is. Frosty, damn it! Nah. Kraos only works in water. Yeah. And I'll follow it up with...
You idiot!
I know you tried to help. It's all good. I appreciate it. I love how subtle your helps are, too, by the way. I appreciate that you're not trying to, you know, downright tell me what to do. Chat's gonna sabotage you. Here's the one thing, Ophelia, you know, the only time they're gonna sabotage me is if I'm playing a game against somebody who is another member of the RTG community, usually. So I would typically say that tomorrow, as I'm taking on McG, I could totally see everybody being on his side for the game. I could totally see it. Okay, I gotta get to the other side of this village here. There's something over here. Or is a shrine nearby? Ah, that was dumb on my part. Alright, we're up to 19 now. Which, considering how long I played, this is not exactly the worst number in the world here. Oh, I know what I gotta do. Let's get creative here. These explosive barrels are a little sturdier than it. Let's put it this way. They're not going to be that sturdy when I put a fire arrow up their rear end. Fire! Fire! I gotta do some cooking right away, but... Nice! KO! I need to get it as a... Wow, all right. Soldier's broadsword. All right, I'll take that. What are you gonna give me? Boomerang! My inventory's full. Well, it won't be in a second here. Now, as we get back here, let's get some dishes going. Let's get... Let's hold that. Let's hold one of those. Let's throw a fang in there and see what we can come up with here. Dubious food. It's too gross to even look at. A bizarre smell. And forth for the heat. Eating it won't hurt you, though. Probably. All right, so I'm not a good cook. All right, let's see what else I can come up with here. Mushrooms. Apple. Let's see what I can do with this. Just saying basic. Fruit mushroom mix. Nice. All right. All right. So we got a couple... I'm assuming there's a way to get up this way. This is that last temple I was at, I'm assuming. So it's telling me there's a temple along the way here. I wish I had a pick. Oh, here we are. I didn't land in the spikes, so that's an advantage for me here. The one thing I do hate is the fact that it's like 6 billion. Like I said, I'm not great at these open world games, but it seems like I'm doing okay. To you, sets foot in this shrine, I am Hadamhama. In the name of the trials, enjoy this. The water guides. Alrighty, so we got crosses to work. Would actually say don't have to be good at the game to play and enjoy it outside maybe a boss fight. As long as you're having fun, you're doing it right. It's very much meant to be a relaxing adventure. Okay, fair enough. I never knew Zelda to be much of a relaxing thing personally, but... Okay, so I gotta stop it. It's gotta go down there. Oh, I know what I gotta do. Okay, so it needs a little bit more momentum. Okay, I'm going to shatter this one for the moment. No, that's too high. Okay, so that one lets it fall short. Let's do some simple physics here. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I was trying to balance both parts of the beam when all I had to do was just literally do that. Chat, why can't I be, smarter some days? Ah, there we go. That's it. Beautiful. We got another one! When you figure it out, you're nice. Yeah, it's gonna take some effort to get half not brain dead here. I did it! Another spirit orb. We're on our way to getting that 5th heart. So chat, for those that have played this game already and watched a few, should you go 50-50 with your orbs in terms of hearts or stamina, or do you load up on hearts and then go for the stamina, or is it like a 2/3, 1/3 thing? May the goddess smile upon you. Please do. Use an icy attack against fiery enemy, you'll kill it real quick. Perfect. So is this the one we're looking for here? Oh, this is the whole village. Okay. Dueling Peak Stable. Oh, sorry. Maxed up a salmon of hearts, but there are plenty of recipes that can give you temporary hearts. Oh, fair enough. Figure out the mystery of the blood. Oh. You don't know it? That's inexcusable. Listen up and I'll tell you all about it. Did get a couple hearts before going for stamina. Fair enough. For 100 years, when the clock strikes midnight, sky turns red and the full bloom rises. That moment, monsters that come back to previous defeated come back to life. Of course. Why does it only happen when the sky turns red? No one really has the answers to the question's mysterious phenomena. If you learn anything about the blood moon as you travel, please come back and tell me. We know all about the blood moon. Let's talk to the guy at the desk.
Hi.
Welcome. Will you be staying with us? Regular bed costs 20 rupees. A soft bed is 40.
Oh.
I don't need to stay here yet. Brisson, hang on. Uh-oh. Treasure the great band Misco. It's all good as ours. You're gonna give it all. I love these guys. Climate just sucks with one stamina wheel. Yeah, I got a feeling on that. Take it up with somebody else. Nice.
Hey. Hi.
Pretty nice, yeah? It might be hard to imagine now, but this place was nearly destroyed about 100 years ago. Yeah, but the big fight happened. Thanks to the blessing of dueling peaks, everything is full of life again. Even the horses are back. There's a lot of energy in this place. So where are you heading? Both to Kakario Village and the Henton are nearby? You not see your horses on the way here? Yeah. Certainly not many years past, but there's quite a few around. Horses are wild. No one has trained or cared for them. If you manage to catch one, let my brother Tarasin know. He'll register the horse for you. My boys in the Wellspring information about horses, so feel free to pick their brains. Leave it to Rensa to tell you about the roads in the area. Kakariko Village is where the Sheikah clan lives, and that's the old-fashioned one. Techniques that were more powerful than anyone has ever seen, but the power of them at odds, king of the time was scattered across the land. Leave you follow the strange road to the north and find the big bridge. Cross that, keep following your path, you're going to Kakario Village Gate. Leave it to Rensa to tell you about the roads in the area. And the Hatano Village is on the edge of Hyrule, largely unaffected by the Great Calamity, so the people are pretty easygoing. Heard they even have a research center, but folks tend to avoid weird scientists who lives there. Anyway, head north from here until you reach a fork in the road, then go east and just follow the road. It's a little far if you walk, but with a horse you get there in under a day. Leave it to Rensa to tell you about the roads in the area. Okay, goodbye. Everything looks just like it has, but the effects of the Great Calamity still linger. For example, the monsters come out at night, so be careful when the sun sets.
Hey.
Haven't seen your face before. Do you know about the stable system? I don't. Now allow me to explain. Board your horse companions with us, and then some of them as you please with our network of stables. You may come across wild horses during your travels. If you catch one and ride it here to register it, you become the horse's companion. One person can ride up to 5 horses, and you're able to swap horses in and out as you please. Do you know how to catch a wild horse? No. You have to do is approach it from behind slowly so it doesn't notice you, and then hop on. These wild animals aren't talking about, so if the horse you're riding starts to act up, try soothing it. It'll eventually settle down, and when that happens, bring it to me. May take a while for hard horses to get used to being ridden. They may change directions or slow down until you earn their trust and respect. If a horse disobeys your direction, you'll want to gently redirect it, then calm it. If they continue to act that way, the horse will naturally begin to trust you and become more obedient. So I can tell you about the subject, stranger.
Hi.
Welcome to our stable. If you come with a wild horde, Alright, I accidentally hit that twice. My bad. Okay, well, we got a mission to get on here. Ah. Oh, I see a horse. I see a horsey. Be very quiet. Be very, very quiet. I see a horsey. Yeah, horsey, 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 horsey. Yeah, horsey, horsey. Ooh, got on the spots. Yeehaw! Let's register you with the as groundskeeper because we gonna get a little spotty horse. Now this is where, you know, Nintendo points would be great. Like, you know how to...
Ahoy! Ah.
The wrong guy.
Hi.
Register a horse. Gotcha. Okay. Strength is 2, speed is 2, stamina is 2, gentle temperament. I'll register this one for right now. Charge a registration fee to help with the conversation efforts, also with the saddle and bridle. Fee is 20 rupees. Sure, why not? What the hell? Please enter it. All right, chat. This is where you guys come in. What are we naming our first horse? Please do not make it overly vulgar. That's all I ask. What should we name our first horse? McG. Oh. All right. Rod P, you're the first one in, so. Done.
Oh.
Are you sure you want to? All right. Registration is complete. Yeah, I better take the horse with me. I want to get to the next race. Or get to the next spot here. Oh, and by the way, if you get separated from your horse, you can whistle and it will just come running. Whistle is okay. Whistle's down on the D-pad. But if your horse isn't matching, it can't hear you if you're too far away, so do keep that in mind. Of course, I'm driving it like a GTA car. At least we could travel a lot faster now. Easy, girl, easy. Let's get that bond up wherever we can here. Time to go over the bridge. What in the world are you? Shalaka! Only the best character in the game? All right, Rod. You can see me? Dun, 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 dun. Shalaza! 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 Shalalaka! It's been 100 years since anyone's been able to see me. I'm Hestu, and I need your help. The monster over there stole my maraca. We're going after maracas? They're still in there with the other side of those rocks. I can't use my powers without them, Shoko. So please get my maracas back for them. Oh my, are we gonna actually do this? I broke my boomerang because I didn't want to use that. That was good work. Yeah, well, I cleaned them up in a hurry there. Oh, I got some guts. That's not an easy fight? Okay. I just want to get in there and dominate. All right, well, let's go get this little... Jesús Maracas. All right, well, we'll clean this up real quick. Broca. Yikes, I'm sorry, I'm such a... It's not a daydream if it's during the nighttime, isn't it? Thinking about rubies and sapphires. Those two gems are sold at a really high price. They're some of the best gems to sell for serious money. Sorry, I just got carried away when it comes to gems. That's great. Those are my maracas. Please give them to me. Okay. Shalalaka! But wait, there's something wrong with my maracas. The Korok seed's inside. How are I supposed to dance now? If I had one Korok seed, I could see and dance and use my powers to help you. You see, I have power of inventory expansion. So let me know if you find some Korok seeds. Well, I do. Never thought I'd be targeting one of those prank shoko sniff. But wait, do you have a Korok seed? You do! You got Korok seed from one of the forest children. If you give me just one Korok seed, I'll make your inventory bigger. Yes, please. So which stash do you want more slots in? I think I'm gonna go with the weapon stash right now because, well, frankly, for all the stuff that I've been... Shaky shaka! Poof! Nice! Dun da 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 da! Your weapon stash has been expanded. I still smell Skornox. You want me to expand your inventory again? Alright, chat. Bow stash, shield stash, or weapon stash. Might as well use them while I got them. I'm thinking I should go for another weapon stash because I'm... You're going through weapons, so yeah, that's a good idea. Sundowner. Well, how much do I need? Oh, I need 2 Korok seeds. Well, let's load up on something else while we got it then. And I'm just going to get rid of something there. You know what? Maybe I'll go with the bow stash just in case. It's a level 1, level 2, level 3. That actually makes sense. Oh, different kind of arrows. Okay, I can live with that. I could live with that. That is actually pretty damn good. Oh, look at the time. Need to get back to Grandpa. Yells at me. Sorry, I have to go, but you still need Korok seeds. Find me the Korok. Bring some to the Korok forest if you have any. Okay.